Hello friends, in this video I am going to discuss V-belt drive, which is generally used to transmit huge amount of power between two pulleys. Let's start the description of V-belt drive. So the main work of V-belt drive is to transmit the huge amount of power between two pulleys. There is a driving pulley and there is a driven pulley we consider in a belt drive, and where belt is attached with both the pulleys, and when driving pulley rotates, so it transmits the motion to the driven pulley as well as it transmits the power to the driven pulley with the motion of the belt. So here the size of the belt and the shape of the belt we generally consider as V shape. That is why it is called V belt drive. So, V shape belt we generally use to transmit the power from driving pulley to driven pulley. That is why it is called V belt drive. If we see the cross sectional area of V belt, so it is like this. If we extend these two lines from here, so it is making some angle. So this particular shape we consider as a V shape, that is why it is called V belt, and the drive which is using V belt to transmit the power from driving pulley to driven pulley, it is called V belt drive. And this V belt drive is generally used for the transmission of huge amount of power, and the distance between two pulleys is smaller, or the pulleys are placed nearer to each other. In that case, if we want to transmit large amount or huge amount of power, so V belt drive is preferable drive to transmit the power. Here V belt perform the same work as the flat belt perform, but the construction detail is different compared to flat belt drive and flat belt. So V belt is generally made of fabric and cord, and this fabric and cord are generally molded in rubber, as well as it is also covered with the fabric and rubber. So this is the material of the V belt we generally consider, which generally used to transmit the huge amount of power. And this particular belt is made seamless, means there is no joint in this belt. So the basic shape of V belt we generally consider as trapezoidal shapes. So here I am going to show the diagram or the cross-sectional diagram of the V belt, which generally used in V belt drive. So this is the diagram of V belt. Here these corners are not exact sharp corners. It has some curves like this, and shape is the trapezoidal shape. So this is the trapezoidal shape V belt. And what are the different layers we consider in this particular material or in this V belt? So this is the construction detail of V belt, which generally used in V belt drive. So as I told you, it is made of fabric and rubber. Here it is made of fabric and cord, and it is molded in rubber. So the internal material here we are considering as the rubber and the cord, and it is covered with one fabric, and the outer layer we consider it is covered or it is molded with the fabric and rubber cover. So this is the construction detail as well as the material which we generally used in V belt. Here this shape is representing a trapezoidal shape, but if we extend these two lines from here, so it is representing a V shape. That is why it is called the V belt. And here if we are considering this is a trapezoidal, so B is representing the width of the trapezoid and T is the thickness of the trapezoid. So this is the construction detail. Now how this belt is fitting into the pulley. So this is the basic shape of the V grooved pulley. We don't consider a flat pulley because the shape of the belt is V belt. So this pulley is also considered as a V grooved pulley, where number of grooves are cutted into this particular pulley. If we are using only one belt, so there will be one V groove we will consider in this pulley, but if we are considering number of belts which is fitted into this particular pulley, so number of grooves will cut into this driving pulley or driven pulley. In both the pulley we will consider V grooved. So the shape of the pulley, it's like this. Number of V grooves are cutted into this pulley, that is why it is called V grooved pulley. And belt, this is the belt, trapezoidal shaped belt. So this belt is in contact with the pulley like this. Here two side surfaces of the belt is in contact with the pulley, but bottom surface are having some clearance from this particular surface of the pulley. Here in flat belt, so this is the basic construction of the flat belt and the pulley which we generally used in flat belt drive. So here flat belt, this bottom surface of the belt is in contact with this particular surface of the pulley, and here there is no contact between this bottom surface of the V belt and this flat surface of this pulley, horizontal surface of the pulley. We generally consider some clearance between the V belt bottom surface and the flat or horizontal surface of the pulley. This belt is in contact with this pulley with side inclined surfaces. Here V belt shape is like V or trapezoid. So here two surfaces we consider as the inclined surfaces, and the angle which is made by this inclined surface, these two inclined surfaces, as called the angle of groove, and this angle of groove we generally defined as 2 beta. So here you can see 2 beta, this is representing the angle of groove. So these inclined surfaces are in contact with this pulley. Now why we are using this V grooved pulley? So V grooved pulley, it generally provide proper gripping as well as no slipping condition during the operation. So if we want to represent no slipping condition as well as if we want proper frictional grip between the belt and the pulley, so we have to consider the contact between the belt and pulley with the side surfaces. And here we are not considering any contact between the bottom surface of the belt and this horizontal surface of the pulley to avoid the extra friction force, or to provide, or we can say if we want to reduce the losses because of the friction, so there should be less contact between the belt and the pulley. So here if two surfaces are in contact like this at inclined surfaces, this inclined surface of the pulley and it is in contact with the inclined surface of the belt, so only two surfaces are in contact. So we are not considering the third surface which is not in contact with the flat surface, just to avoid losses because of the friction. So here this is the basic construction and the working detail of this V belt drive. And as I told you, the V belt drive, or we generally consider here V groove pulley, so it generally provide sufficient grip between the belt and the pulley, as well as this V belt drive is generally used to transmit the huge amount of power from driving pulley to driven pulley. So whatever power transmission we are considering, it is done by the wedging action between the belt and the V grooved pulley. Because of the wedging action, we consider no slip condition as well as the maximum power transmission between the driving pulley and the driven pulley. And it has, whatever belt we are using, V-shaped belt, so it generally seamless belt or the belt with no joint. So this condition is also beneficial to transmit maximum amount of power. And there is some included angle which we are considering here. So the range of the included angle we consider at between 30 to 40 degree. This is the range of the included angle or angle of groove. So this is the V belt and the V groove pulley. V groove pulley, it is also having slots in V shape where V belt is placed and it moves with respect to this particular surface of the V grooved pulley, and it generally provide proper frictional grip. And here you can see these two surfaces. So to provide proper gripping for the belt with the pulley, we generally consider these two surfaces is in contact with the pulley. And here included angle or the angle of groove we consider 30 to 40 degree. Now here if we want to transmit moderate amount of power. In that case, we consider only one grooved pulley or one V grooved pulley, where we are considering only one cut in this V grooved pulley, one V shaped cut. Now, if we want to transmit huge amount of power, in that case, we can consider number of V groove in the pulley where number of V belt are placed. So, if number of V belt are placed, in that case, we can transmit huge amount of power from driving to driven pulley. And in any case, if one belt is broken, in that case, we have to change each and every belt which is placed on the pulley, because during the motion, stress is developed in each and every belt, and if we are changing one belt because of the broken condition, so that new belt will be in unstressed condition, and here one belt is in unstressed condition and other belts are in stressed condition, so it will affect the speed of the pulley as well as it will affect the speed of the belt. So here, if we want to change one belt, in that case, each and every belt which is placed in the pulley will be changed to provide proper speed to the belt as well as to the pulley, to provide proper power transmission. Now, there are some advantages as well as disadvantages of the V-belt drive. As we know, V-belt drive is generally used to transmit huge amount of power, and the distance between two pulleys or center distance between two pulleys is nearer, or it should be smaller. In that case, we use V-belt drive. So, what are the different advantages of this V-belt drive? So, first advantage, here this belt is generally used for small distance or the center distance is small, so it provides compactness. So, compactness we generally consider due to small center distance of the pulley. So, this is first advantage. Second advantage, as per this diagram, we are considering the contact between the belt and the pulley with this side inclined surfaces. So, it generally provide negligible slip between the belt and the pulley because the contact area is greater compared to flat belt, and here we have grooved pulley or V grooved pulley. In that case, slip will be negligible or there will be no slip we will consider for the V belt drive between belt and the pulley. And it has longer life also, around 3 to 5 years we consider the life of the V belt drive. Installation and removal of the belt is quite easy because of the shape. Here, two inclined surfaces are in contact with this V grooved pulley as well as this pulley is also in V shape, V groove. So, removal as well as installation of this particular belt is quite easier compared to flat belt. And as we know, this particular belt is seamless belt or there is no joint into the belt, so it provides smooth drive also. So, this is another advantage. V belt is also resist shock during the motion or when machine start. So, it generally able to resist more amount of shock. It also provide high velocity ratio, around 10 we consider. Velocity ratio we generally consider 10 for this V belt drive. So, we can say it gives high velocity ratio. And if we define the ratio of the driving tension, T1 by T2, T1 we consider tension at the tight side and T2 is the tension at the slack side. So, this is the basic formula of the ratio of the driving tension or limiting ratio of the tension. So, this particular ratio in V-belt drive we consider high because of the wedging action. Wedging action is generally used to transmit the power from driving shaft or from driving pulley to driven pulley. So, it generally gives high ratio of the driving tension as well as the operation if we are considering with V-belt drive. So, it is quiet operation or we can say it create very less noise. So, these are the different advantages of the V-belt drive. If we see disadvantages of the V-belt drive, so first disadvantage, as we know, it generally used to transmit power from driving pulley to driven pulley and the center distance should be smaller. The center of the driving pulley and the center of the driven pulley should be nearer. So, this particular belt is not at all suitable for larger distance. Only flat belt we can consider or we can use for the larger center distance. So, this is not at all suitable for the larger distance. It is only suitable for smaller center distance. This belt is less durable compared to flat belt because of the construction or because of the material. And manufacturing cost of the V-belt drive is also higher because of the shape of the belt, as well as we are using here V-grooved pulley. So we need extra effort for the construction of the V-grooved pulley. That is why it generally cause manufacturing cost. So high manufacturing cost we consider for the V-belt drive. And it is not at all suitable for the constant speed. Here, during the motion, so this is the basic diagram of the belt drive. Here, if we are using V belt, so it will become V belt drive and it has V grooved pulley. So here, when driven pulley is rotating, so it is rotating with the motion of the driving pulley. And here, if we are considering this driving pulley is rotating in clockwise direction and driven pulley is also rotating in clockwise direction. In that case, this driving pulley is creating a tension at this bottom side of the belt. So this particular side is considered as the tight side of the belt, and it is providing the motion to the upper side of the belt. And here, because of the size difference of the pulley or diameter difference of the pulley, here we generally consider the increase in length of the belt. So that is why this upper side is called the loose side or slake side. So because of the increase in length or because of the loose grip, we generally consider creep at this particular condition. So here there are number of creep or there are number of point in the V belt we consider where creep is present. So because of the creep, it is not at all suitable for the constant speed. And here it is made of the fabric as well as it is molded with the rubber. So it is not suitable for the high temperature, or it is not suitable for the temperature variation. So where the temperature variation required, it is not at all suitable, as well as it is not suitable for the variable tension, or if the tension is changing continuously, in that case we cannot use V belt drive. In that case, flat belt drive is more suitable. So these are the disadvantages of the V belt drive. So this is all about the basic construction detail of the V belt drive. This is the basic construction detail. It is trapezoidal shape belt and the angle of groove we consider 2 beta, and it is fitted with the V grooved pulley, and the contact surface we consider at the side. So this contact surface is generally increasing the frictional grip between the belt and the pulley, and here this bottom surface is not in contact with the pulley just to avoid the losses due to the friction. So this is all about the V belt drive. Thank you so much.